Let's now shift our attention to Afghanistan, where increased violence is raising fears that the country will once again become a hotspot for instability and terrorism in South Asia and beyond. Dozens of groups that have been present since the Taliban's last reign of terror are back in action, looking for new ways to expand their reach. Explosions are killing people across the war-torn country, and there is blood and fear everywhere. Recently, following Friday prayers, a deadly explosion near a mosque rocked the Afghan capital, in which 7 people died and at least 41 suffered injuries.
A deadly blast near a mosque rocked the Afghan capital following Friday prayers. The explosion in Kabul occurred at the Wazir Muhammad Akbar Khan Mosque. A car bomb went off as worshippers were leaving the site, killing at least 7 and wounding 41. A column of black smoke rose into the sky and shots rang out several minutes after the explosion near the mosque. No group has yet claimed responsibility for the bomb blast.
او زخمیان پراته و نمو خودش شیدان که دغه هم پرده کوله نظر دمو تقریبا 12 نفر وو شهیدان زخمیان هم بده که ډیر ملکی وو نظامیان ډیر کم وو ملکی ډیر وو بده کې خزه وو وړه وړکی وو وړه جنې.
Afghanistan has been hit by regular attacks since the Taliban group seized power in August last year. Many of them have been claimed by the Islamic State. Just a few days ago, the Russian embassy in Kabul was targeted by the Islamic State group. The suicide bombing resulted in at least 8 fatalities. Sources claim that the bombers set up the explosives at the southwest corner of the capital, close to the building's entrance. 2 members of the embassy staff are among the dead, and as many as 15 others were injured. Islamic State has grown to be the Taliban's most formidable adversary. The conflict between the two factions is currently muddy and violent. After the combat following the Taliban takeover ended, the security situation in the nation had improved, but it is now thought to be deteriorating.
You see, Taliban has been a fighting force all along. And at this stage, they need to learn how to govern. And that has been their major challenge. Now, as we know, that there are large number of groups, because Taliban is also not a homogeneous entity. And therefore, what we see is that there are many challenges that it is facing. It is still waiting for recognition from the world. It is also hoping that it will continue to receive the funding that has been committed so that it can also provide relief to the people.
Terrorism poses a persistent threat to Afghanistan, while at the same time, the Taliban have impeded its transition to freedom. The nation is currently experiencing a serious humanitarian and economic calamity. The promise that existed when women played a significant part in society has been replaced with starvation, despair, and violence. It is quite challenging to grasp how dramatically so many people's lives have altered in such a small amount of time.